Good morning from Skagen on another sunny day.
Yeah,
Bit
and
windy.
We're off on a tour.
We are off on tour again, going to visit a ghostly castle
Yeah.
and have a pastry. So we're in the bus now, all buckled up, aren't we? Mm-hmm. Ready to head off to the ghostly castle and to have a pastry. The two don't seem to go together, do they?
Not really, no.
No. Skagen is a small port town at the north end of Denmark's Jutland Peninsula. Skagen is known for its picturesque landscapes and artistic heritage and has a unique cultural atmosphere. It's a must-visit destination for travellers seeking a truly unforgettable experience.
First people settled up here in the year 1100, and it's been a little fishing town. There was no harbour, there was no railroad, of course, there was no road up here. So you had boats, you pulled them up on the beach every night, and you built your houses of timber. All the traffic from that would be Sweden, Finland, Russia, Poland, Lithuania, Estonia, Latvia, Germany and Denmark has to pass Skagen. There was 120,000 boats a year to get to the world, and the old houses were built of wrecks because there were so many shipwrecks up here. Yeah, they were built from shipwrecks, and that was done until 1870. Then they started building houses of bricks up here. Red bricks was of very poor quality, so to protect the houses they rendered them and whitewashed them to protect the rendering. And then they found out that when the king painted his holiday home yellow, so will we. So the whitewashing became yellow washing.
We continued to enjoy the beautiful countryside on our way to Voergaard Castle. Voergaard Castle, and again I do apologise for my pronunciation, goes back to 1481 and has a very long history. In 1578 King Frederick II ceded the property to Karen Krabben. One of the most notable purchases that contributes hugely to the contents of the castle was Oberbech Clausen, a Dane who'd lived in France since 1906, where he had become a count through his marriage with Marie Henriette Chenu Lafitte of the famous wine Lafitte's. The couple owned several chateaux in the area around Bordeaux, but after his wife's death in an air raid in 1941, Oberbech Clausen moved to Paris and later decided to return to his native Denmark. He acquired Voergaard and with approval from the French state bought 12 train cars of art with him back to Denmark. He undertook a comprehensive and costly restoration of the castle which went on for several years. After his death in 1963, the castle and all the collections were passed to a foundation and opened to the public. The first place I visited in the castle were the dungeons. Lindsey was hoping they wouldn't let me out. I wonder if this is where the ghosts are. We had an excellent guided tour inside the castle with a very knowledgeable expert. He not only told us about what we were looking at, but also about the stories associated with them and the people that lived in the castle over the years and all the evil doings that happened there. So, we've just had our tour around Voergaard Castle.
Very nice.
It's beautiful.
Incredible what they've got inside.
Incredible collection of stuff, and from different periods of history, and all the stuff that's come over from France when the captain bought it. And that picture in there with the Inger What's-It's recreation, it was scary because her eyes just followed me all
Followed you
around the
everywhere,
room.
yeah.
I won't forget that. But a really interesting place. And beautiful grounds.
Yeah, lovely grounds. Mind you, we've got a good day for it as well. So.
Yeah, so much better than yesterday. Nice to have our last day ashore in good sunny weather.
Yeah.
It was hot inside though, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was hot inside, despite the fact they had some windows open.
Yeah, I was really quite surprised. Lovely place. And I think we've got about an hour's trip now to go and get a cup of coffee and a pastry. Yeah. Let's see what happens. And this was the cafe stroke restaurant where we were taken to have our pastry. It was surprisingly large and very popular with the locals and tourists alike. We were served the local delicacy along with some very strong coffee and water. You certainly needed it. While we were here, we met some of the locals and then enjoyed the little babbling brooks that surrounded the restaurant in the gardens. We thoroughly enjoyed our trip today and would highly recommend it if this is the sort of thing you enjoy. But soon it was time for us to return to the ship. So this is looking out across from Skagen, where there's a huge amount of ship traffic out here, queued up, waiting to sail away somewhere. This is my pizza. Lindsey likes thin and crispy pizza. Doesn't come much thinner and crispier than this. After lunch we popped up to the top decks for another game of shuffleboard, and shortly afterwards it was time for our final sail away of the cruise. This time we thought we'd join in with the party. The only thing that was missing was some good old Union Jacks.
That was brilliant. You look good, fine, good, you look.
After a quick wash and brush up, we popped into Anderson's for a quick cocktail, then headed off to dinner. So Lindsey has a amuse-bouche,
Straight orange.
which is carrot, peach and ginger.
Yes, I think so.
One line.
Bit of strange combo.
Small Malbec and a Diet Coke with ice.
Small peanut butter.
What is it, Lindsey?
It's just
What does it taste of?
carrot and peach.
Oh really? No ginger?
Oh, really?
Oh,
You're trying the, yeah, okay, go on then.
much better than the tomato one.
Oh god, no, the tomato one's much more tasty.
Much better than the tomato one.
Yeah.
And this is what we decided to have to eat on our final formal night on this cruise. Before long, it was time to set off to the theatre for one of our favourite shows called Applause. After enjoying one spectacular show, we just had time to pop upstairs and enjoy Nature's spectacular show before popping off to bed. This morning, I've been a bit sort of rough in the night, and I was snoring all night, which didn't help Lindsey because
Didn't go down well.
I had a bad headache, and yeah, got a bit of a cold, I think. Anyway, that's besides the point. So we were late getting up this morning, weren't we? About 8:30. And we went down to the main dining room for breakfast because we didn't have anything planned until 10 for shuffleboard. If the decks were going to be open, which they were, unfortunately we didn't make it.
No.
Breakfast was not good again.
I don't quite know how to describe it really. 55 minutes people waited to get their orange juice.
How many times did you have to ask for sugar?
3 times. And that was just more than one of me.
Yeah, we were on table for 8 again, weren't we? And it was just a complete mess.
Never seen anything like it.
No. And the service has always been excellent on P&O, even if the food was a bit dodgy. But now they seem to have got the food right. The portion sizes have increased a bit as well, haven't they?
But for some reason it seems to be a main dining room issue.
Yeah.
Because the service elsewhere isn't being
No,
good.
they just seem to be completely disjointed, and they don't seem to have their twos that seem to work. They seem to drift in and out at breakfast time, and I don't know. It's just not working.
It's not right.
No, shame really.
Certainly
I bet it's right tomorrow morning when we have to get off the ship.
That's the other thing. It'll be all right tomorrow.
But it's not only P&O, is it?
No.
I mean, Cunard was the same when we were on Queen Anne recently, and Cunard was the same on Queen Mary twice before. So, yeah, I'm not sure.
But we've had breakfast. We've done shuffleboard.
We missed
quoits.
quoits.
Thank goodness. I am not
Yeah,
very good
good
at
at
that.
quoits.
But we did shuffleboard, and I got through to the semis.
Yeah, she beat me. And then nice people up there, because it'll be our last time playing with them. Made some really nice friends up there. Lorraine and Sam and their son Estelle was hosting. Patrick was there. Ruth wasn't there today, was she?
She's probably packing.
She's probably packing. Yeah, so I had a really nice time.
We've come back.
We've done
And
one
we've done
case.
one.
And now we've got to head off to
Sad.
our final choir rehearsal in the actual theatre, where we have to sign a disclaimer.
Sign our lives away, and then have a quick practice on the stage.
And then have to have a chuckle while everyone else tries to push in front. I do find it funny.
Yeah. But there you go.
Yeah.
That's the way of it. They're always the same.
And then, well, are we going to come back and do some more packing after practice, or are we going to have a nibble to eat? What are we going to do, Liz? And then we got the rehearsal. The show is at 2 o'clock, and we got to be there at 1:45 to get ready. We'll change for that as well. So we'll see what happens. We'll take you with us anyway, hopefully. Well, Lindsay,
So, Kenneth,
what have we just done?
we've been singing in the choir.
Yeah, look, I'll just zoom in.
Here's a
slowly
picture
on
we
that
took
one
had
there.
taken earlier.
No, Bob did it earlier, you didn't do it.
No, we
See?
had taken
It's
earlier.
getting bigger and bigger and bigger, but his hand's wobbling as much as mine is. Yeah. So, thank you, Bob. Very kind. So, what was the choir experience like, Liz?
It was fine. It was a bit.
Be politically correct now.
I think they call it a bit pitchy at times.
Pitchy. Yeah, a bit like the sea was last night, a little bit
Yeah, which
pitchy.
is a bit wobbly, yeah.
Yeah. And now we've come upstairs, and what have we got now? It's coffee time.
Cappuccino.
And what have you had to eat?
Cake.
What sort of cake?
Victoria sandwich.
A Victoria sandwich. And was it nice?
It was very nice.
What did you have, Bob?
I had a quickly evaporating carrot cake for my pudding.
Oh. and what did you have to drink?
A mocha.
A mocha. A mocha. It's a mocha. Is that like those little minis they used to have, mini mochas? Mini mochas.
Something
Mini
like
mochas.
that, yes.
And was it good? Was it good? Was your mocha good?
It was.
Good. And Holly, what did you go for?
I had a cappuccino.
Oh, I can't see you there because you're overexposed, lovey.
Oh my!
You tuck your shirt and you're overexposed.
I had a cappuccino and a Victoria sandwich.
Oh, I did as well. Yeah, it was very
very good.
nice. It's all going down now, and So, Lindsay, this is our final night on board Aurora. On this occasion, and what are we doing for dinner?
We were here on Beach House.
And who are we with?
No, Bob and Holly.
Hi, Holly. Hi, Bobby.
She's just smiling because Holly's here.
Aww. It's good though, isn't it? Service is brilliant up here.
Yeah.
Nice, easy, relaxed.
Not so much the MDR.
And who managed to come with us tonight? Of course, it was Dilys and her newfound friends. So, Lindsay, what have you got now?
I've got a rhubarb blini.
Oh, and what's it like?
Orange.
Well, taste it, let's see. Rhubarb, not orange.
Well, that's nice.
Nice.
Yeah.
Tasty?
Yeah.
Tasty? Very, very tasty?
Quite fruity, actually.
Bit fruity. Oh. Lindsay's gone fruity. No?
Deck 4.
What's she gonna do now?
Lift going down.
Can't go to 3, surely.
Aurora deck. Deck 6.
Well, we're still
Lift
going
going
down.
down.
She's going up.
So it's good morning from Southampton. We're all back home now, packed up and ready to go off to breakfast, meet up with Bob and Holly, and then find our way back home. Hopefully the traffic won't be too bad. And here is sunny Southampton. Yeah, looks quite nice out there.
Well, unfortunately all good things do come to an end, and boy did we have some good things on this cruise. For 1, the weather, 2, the company, and 3, the ports of call. I hope you've enjoyed sharing our holiday with us, and if you have, perhaps you'd like to subscribe to the channel because we've got lots more where this came from. I'd just like to leave you now with some of our favourite bits.